So it is currently 10:38 p.m. Um, yeah, I've been moving all day, so I didn't get a chance to film this morning. But I kind of want to just talk about like just staying persistent, not giving up, and not doing things just for the money and doing it for the habits. And I think the reason I'm still persistent, even though I'm not getting any result that I want at all, with a lot of things is because just the habits make me feel good in themselves. Just getting up every day makes me feel good. Just like it doesn't make me feel like I don't feel like doing it, but at least it makes me feel like I'm doing something to get myself out of the situation that I'm currently in. And most people wouldn't want to admit that they're in a situation where they lost everything and they had to move back in with their parents. Like they don't want to admit that. And I think people don't want to admit that because they're afraid of outside criticism of other people. But I'm like, bro, it's like it's a whole bunch of people going through the exact same shit that I'm probably going through or anybody else is probably going through that could probably hear this message and, stay motivated. And I don't even do this stuff for money. Like I got a whole other business that has nothing to do with content. But just sticking to the blueprint is really just my goal from here on out. Until I die, I would just keep working, trying to figure it out, trying to figure it out, trying to figure it out, staying consistent, never quitting, staying consistent, never quitting. And I think, because I'm gonna be honest, it's not that I don't want to quit, but quitting is like a lot harder to me than just to keep going. For real, to be honest, like if I just keep going, at least I'll have some respect for myself, and I won't look at myself as the other people that quit. That's really it. I just don't want to feel like I'm mediocre. And the best way to feel like you're mediocre is to quit at something that you've been striving for. So I believe like what I'm striving for isn't really just my selfish desires and wants. I feel like it's God kind of leading me in this direction. And I don't know why he has me so adamantly thinking about it so much, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. And I mean, I would rather try to figure out my business, try to work on it, try to get better every day than go drink, smoke, party, whatever the case may be. Like, I'd rather do all those things. I mean, none of those things, because they don't mean anything at the end of the day. Like, people call me weird. People say, oh, you're selfish, all this shit because I'm grinding, and you can't really say nothing back when you're the one still struggling to get your business off the ground. But I'm always thinking like, what have you accomplished in your life to give you the right to say that to me? Like I don't want to be like you, and you're sitting here talking to me. Get back to what I was saying like I don't want to be like you. So what gives you the right to be able to talk to me like this? Like your life is literally my worst fear. Like most people's lives are like my worst nightmare, and they proceed to give me advice. And if I'm rude, then I'm the mean one. When I never said anything to them, for them to give me such advice and such stupid opinions, like, oh, you should quit, get a regular job. Like I don't, for what? Oh, so you can live a easier life. Like who said I'm trying to live an easy life? I want my life to be filled with stress, to be filled with problems to overcome. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a good, wholesome person. Like these people that always talk about, oh, it's always good to go spend time with loved ones, spend time with loved ones. They get around loved ones and they just drink the whole time. So are they spending time or they're escaping the presence of them? If you have to drink at every family function, you're escaping the presence of your family. And you have to ask yourself why. Like what is causing you to do this? Instead of looking at the guy who just kept going no matter what, didn't let anything step in his way, looking at him and hating on him because he put the work in that he needs to be put in and you didn't. And that's just kind of like the moral of everything. Like most people just don't put their heart into most things. Like and then when they don't put their heart into most things or they feel like because they're older than you or they have a little bit of success, they can give you some advice on your goals when your goals are not aligned with them at all. Because first of all, if you're overweight, I'm never listening to you. I don't care how much money you got in your account. You can have billions of dollars in your account. If you are a loser and who does not go to the gym, I'm never ever gonna listen to you. Ever gonna listen to you. Like, I just never will. You don't have no you don't have nothing else to define you besides your money, and nobody even cares about that. You know, that's what I like a lot of these dudes. Like, all these dudes that are like taking over the world and trying to scam it, like Bill Gates and Warren Buffett or whatever your political beliefs are, but they're strong. Where was that? I'm so tired. Hold on, let me catch my thoughts. Yeah. I guess we're just gonna hopefully this next thing I'm about to say was where I left off, but what I was saying is you can't allow things to get to you, especially if you're in a relationship. If you allow your woman to get to you, if you allow anything to get to you, you know, you're showing your weakness. As a man, you must stay stoic and always be as if you can handle any situation, and all the pain that you have to pretend like it doesn't affect you, even though it does. And I know that's the harsh truth, but that's just the reality of being a man. Because nobody truly does care at the end of it. Nobody truly cares at the end of the day. I mean, I care. You know, some people care, but we can't. We're not going to do anything for you. That's why I don't go around looking for sympathy. I don't go around looking for people to help me because, like, I don't want to seem like I'm begging for people's help, you know, and it's not my personality, you know. So basically the moral of everything is just make sure you stay true to yourself, you know, work hard, drop the drugs, get sober, and the world will be a better place. I tell everybody all the time, would the world be a better place with or without alcohol? You know, of course it'd be without. You know what I'm saying? You know how many people would probably be alive because some drunk driver hit them or something like that? Like, and if you feel alcohol is hindering your progression, you need to stop that immediately. Will I break with you? Probably not. You know, but you gotta stick to it and stay positive. And I'm extremely exhausted right now, so if some of that sounded like mumbles, I'm sorry, but I'm tired. Good night.